Are you looking for inner peace? Do you even know what inner peace means? Right? Stay tuned with me to the end of this video because you're going to find out what inner peace really means and how you can actually get it for yourself. Hi, my name is Kelly and I love and passionate about helping people find clarity and direction in life. So if you're ready to let go of the past and move forward into your future and step into your power, then subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and be sure to hit the notification button so you'll be notified of my new video every Wednesday. Inner peace was never something that came naturally to me. I didn't even know what inner peace was. All I knew was I had to go out and achieve the things that I want to do, and I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Inner peace really gave me that feeling of everything's going to be okay, but living in the present and really appreciating things that are really important to me now. And instead of keep chasing, because chasing, yes, you need to go and achieve a lot of things. However, chasing, it's like you're never satisfied. You're never really in the moment to really appreciate all the things that you have, people that are around you, connections that you have, relationships that you have, and just being present, right? And this peace to understand that everything's going to be okay, yet at the same time achieving all the things that you need to achieve. And that feeling you get is actually quite amazing because it's satisfaction that you get from this and knowing that everything's going to be okay. So let's get right into it and giving you the top tips that I discovered during this whole process of discovery. Tip number one. Tip number one is treating others like you want to be treated. This is I know a lot of people feel like it's common sense, obviously, that you want to treat people how people want to treat you, right? However, it's not always the case. What happens when you feel like you've been bullied, you feel like someone's mistreating you, you feel like someone is hurting you and causing so much frustration in your life? First thing you want to do is some people like to get revenge, or some people would like to get back at someone or do something dirty, to treat someone, how they treated you. However, that doesn't actually help a situation, and it doesn't actually make you feel any better. Yes, you got that little, after you do something to someone, that you feel a bit like, there you go, taste of your own medicine. However, to find inner peace, it's actually not to do that at all, right? It's actually I'm not saying, they don't deserve what they've done and it's not okay what they've done to you. However, it's about stepping back and be like, you know what? Karma's going to come to you. Whatever you've done to me or to other people, it is going to come back at them, right? To understand and step back and not be in the same shoes of that same position or be in a state with what they've done to you, right? And doing back to them, because that makes you exactly the same as them, right? The temperament, the anger, the frustration that you have caused someone else, right? And I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not saying, what they've done is right. I'm just saying that you don't have to react the way you do, right? And to really find that inner peace within you is to really step back and just you know what? I don't need to be involved in this, and disconnect from the situation, disconnect from what is happening and get out of this drama cycle, right? Whatever's happening is causing some sort of friction, drama in your life, and you don't need it, right? Best thing to do is disconnect with it, letting go of it, and really deal with it in an appropriate manner, and just say, no, enough is enough. I don't want to be involved, and disconnect from it. Right? And find a solution to disconnect with it or just not be involved with it in whatsoever or resolve the situation. Tip number two, misery grows life, right? And this is part of the Buddhist wisdom about, I know there's a lot of suffering in life. You have to experience so much pain and grief and so many things are happening in your life and a lot of people out there. And why does it really happen, right? And when it comes back to actually having to experience certain things in your life to actually grow, right? And sometimes, yes, there's a lot of fear, yes, there's a lot of emotion, and having to feel all of that so you know what the difference from feeling misery and what does it feel like to actually succeed, right? And misery is actually there to actually help you grow and expand in your life. It's not to stay there, it's come to pass, not come to stay, right? So when you feel it, you find ways to get out of it, you find ways to change, you find ways to be different, you find ways to grow and really learn from the situation. And the thing about this is not to have this misery keep you stagnant in one spot, keep you sad, keep you angry, keep you, mad, keep you feeling guilty, keeping you feel like, stuck, right? Being able to resolve it, find a solution to grow from it, learn from it, so you can come out and resolve from that misery and grow to be a stronger person, to have more confidence, to be more courageous, to be more skillful, to be more successful, however you learn from what you experience, so you can be the best version. And that's how we grow to the next level, how we level up, how you expand your mind. This is what, learning does. This is how growing does. And for you to actually embrace your misery and learn from it. Why am I experiencing what I'm experiencing? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? And learn and grow from it, right? And if you decide to stay in this stagnant spot, this is where misery really becomes miserable, because you're just staying in this cycle or this drama or this situation or, this story that keeps telling yourself, right? You got to cut the story and really start changing your life and start growing and learning from what you need to learn from. Until you learn from what you need to learn from, you can never grow. So start understanding why certain thing is happening to you and why you're feeling miserable, and grow from it. And from there, every little thing that you experience, something big, something small, something massive, there is something to learn from it. And once you discover what that point is, that's when you grow. That's where you get out of misery and expand and become happier and find that inner peace within you. And tip number 3 is finding your crowd, right? It's so important when you're walking this life and walking your journey to find a group of people that really resonates with you and really can walk the same path as you. It's like the Buddhism and the monks out in the community. They find people that want to become enlightened. They want to find more insight to peace. They want to find, they meditate, they have mantras, they sit there for hours and be a vegetarian, and that's the type of lifestyle they want and want to expand more in their world. So they find a group of people who are have the same desire to have enlightenment, to, become a vegetarian, to meditate and really find insight to life. And they have a group of people that do that with them. And very similarly, they have the same mindset as well. So for you, when you want something in life and to find inner peace, find people who want to do the same. Instead of surrounding yourself with people around work who are negative, who drains your energy, who doesn't understand you, doesn't align with you, start looking for people that do align with, connect with you, have the same thinking pattern as you, and be around these people, right? Because these people are gonna, connect with you, raise your energy, gonna bring more positivity and understand you better, right? So start looking for those groups to align you and raise your energy levels and really align yourself to finding that inner peace. So people that can find inner peace with you, either if it's your partner, your friends, external groups out there, like people that do yoga and the meditation groups, or doing a inner peace course, and there's a lot of groups out there for you, right? And start finding things that align with you so you can, find that inner peace. So comment below, how do you normally find peace for yourself, right? That inner peace within. And comment below and let me know, what are some of the things that you do? So the next tip is about practicing peace. So if you want peace, you have to practice peace. So I'm talking about your habits, the way you live your life, your lifestyle, the way you speak, the way you think, they're all linked and connected as one. So you can't practice peace when you swear at people, when you start, putting people down, when you bring people down, you behave badly. There's so many things. If you want peace, you have to start practicing peace. And I'm talking about changing your habits, right? Instead of, Buddhism, if you're talking about Buddhism wisdom, they don't drink, right? They don't, drink alcohol. They don't eat, they're vegetarians. They're trying to eat clean and very plain food. They're trying to, practice peace around them. Walk slowly, talk slower, talk politely. And that's a way of finding inner peace, because you don't badmouth people. You don't, eat toxic food to your body. You don't eat and you sleep, peacefully without having to think negative thoughts, or try to minimize negative thoughts. You limit your desire to sexual desires, and I'm not saying those are bad. However, if you want peace, you got to start practicing in a way to harness peace, right? Embracing nature, be open to listen to your thoughts, be calmer within, start meditating, changing your lifestyle to peace. And to a lot of people, like, whoa, this is so much, right? This is too much for yourself to suddenly, because you've been drinking, eating, fried chicken, whatever toxins are going to your body, you've been talking the way you do. And however, it's a step-by-step process for you to slowly start to eliminate. Like, that's what minimalism, right? Eliminate things that really are not necessary or actually serving you in life, things that are just objects, materialism, and doesn't mean when you have something in your life that will make you happier or feel more peace. And the things that don't serve you and feel like are not making you happier, then discard it, right? Throwing it away. Like Marie Kondo, like, she'll go and clean out her house or your clothing, things that you don't wear anymore, things, objects and everything that are not making you any happy. You thank it, for being in your life, and just, start cleaning out. And this is what it's all about. Slowly start cleaning out your life, remove things that are not making you happy anymore, and find things that are, and start, bringing things that are making you happier and feeling more peaceful, and, cleaning out, like spring cleaning, right? And eventually you'll start to realize you clean out a lot, and that inner peace will slowly start to come in to your life, because you're starting to have things that align in your life to make you more calmer, make you more happier, make you feel more at peace. And this is what you want. It's about baby steps to getting into your inner peace. And the next tip is embracing the flow of life. And what I mean is about, sometimes you just have to surrender and step back and go with the current of where things are going, right? And sometimes we feel like we have to control a lot of things and, make it out to a certain way. And I'm saying that, yes, you need goals, and yes, you need things to be, set out to achieve. However, there's also a flow element to it as well. Like, it's like give and take. It's like the cycle of yin and yang, cycle of, flow, positive and negative, right? It's yes and no. Like, all that is polarized into opposites. So if you keep going in one direction, it keeps pushing and pushing, where there's no cycle of flow, right? Cycle of flow means, taking action and stopping and surrendering, taking action and surrendering. And that is what it's all about. It's about yin and yang, the flow, and allowing them. Sometimes you just got to step back, and let the universe, let the flow work its magic. Let the energy work its magic. Let things come to you, right? When you keep pushing to one direction, things can't come to you because you're pushing it away, right? So sometimes you for example, you're going out to achieve something, and you set out your goal and you're achieving it, right? And your task for the day is to ABC. You have done ABC, You say, and stop trying to do C, D, E, right? You've done A, B, C. Step back and let things happen, right? Let what you've done, let it happen, right? And sometimes, yeah, you need to prompt it a little. Sometimes you just need to, remember it a little, and that's okay. But sometimes you got to step back and let those things happen and let it work, let it, flourish, and then take more action. You can't just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I remember doing that before, and it really caused a lot of friction. You can think, why is it not working? Why, things are not happening? Why, I've tried so hard. And these are the times when you start to doubt yourself, you start to, negative things start to come into your mind, which actually stops things from actually happening, right? So the best thing is allowing the flow of energy happen, allowing yin and yang to happen, allowing, positive energy to happen as well, and negative, and just let it flow, right? And stepping back. So now understanding all the things that you have to have, allowing the flow to happen, practicing peace and being able to meditate and change the way your habits are and lifestyle. However, after all these tips and you still feel like you've been searching, you still haven't found your inner peace, then join my Facebook group, right? I talk about all things mindset there that I don't talk about on Facebook or any other social media. So you can join in the description below, and it's absolutely free, right? And also I've got a guided coaching session that I use with all my clients, and they find great effect with it to find what's holding them back from moving forward. And if you feel like you want to discover what's holding you back from moving forward, then in my description below, I've got a copy for you to download, right? Now, if you enjoyed this video and you love this video, please make sure you hit the like button and be sure to share it with your friends. And for now, thank you for joining me. Join me for next week because I've got a lovely video for you, especially to help you with your mindset and grow your mind. So have a lovely day today, and I'll catch you guys next time.